Hello, hello. It has been a long time and I apologize for that. I have started a part-time job actually, and so I'm working early in the morning until mid-afternoon, and it's really taken more time and adjustment than what I thought it would. But nonetheless, I am adapting and I am still crafting. I'm pleased to let you know that I finished my first Christmas journal of the year. I'm going to be doing a video either later today or tomorrow on it. I'll be listing it in my Etsy shop. And today I thought I would do Rachel's weekly challenge. She made some tags and journal cards on tea-stained paper and index cards. My tea stain supply has dwindled, so I'm actually using paper that I tea stained, and I'm going to have to back. My other dilemma is I only have small stamps. I don't have a lot of Christmas stamps. I just have a few that I've picked up here and there. So I'm going to play with some. I do have some stencils, so I thought I would use some stencils, and I have a couple little background stamps that I really like, so I'm going to try those. So I don't know how this will go, but we're going to give it a whirl. I cut these down smaller because of the size of my stamps, and then I kept a couple larger. I'm going to start with a couple of the smaller ones because I'm going to have to back these, and I don't want to get too many going because you know me. I craft slow. So I think I want to start. This is blue, Paris Dusk. I want to start with this stamp. It just reminds me of, like, you know, it splatters or whatever, but it sort of reminds me of snow. And I'm just going to use some blue, and I think I don't want it to be real overpowering, which that's not going to be anyway. Just wanted to make sure of that. I think I'll put this way. So I cannot believe we're looking at Thanksgiving in just a couple of weeks. The season is upon us, and the year is almost over. So I want that one. I have a wet cloth over here, so I could sort of clean my color off as I go along. And I want, I think, a red, maybe. Do I want red or green? I think I'll do red. I'm just doing all my backgrounds first. So the ink will dry. I just had a thought here. Wash that off a little bit. I think I want to bring one of these. Maybe I'll do both of these. That one's just crying out red to me. That just seems like it's candy. or peppermint is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. I'll do these backgrounds and then try to figure out how or what to stamp on the front that's going to look appropriate. It looks like peppermint. And put this aside. I'm going to try to decide what color. Do I want to use blue again? I think I will use. I'm going to have to get another little sponge back here. Hopefully this is going through okay. That's pretty. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'm going to move that aside. And then get my chair over my rug. These are my backgrounds for the little ones. I want to try. I have these. I just wonder, I don't know what I would add. But I think I'm just going to stamp a couple of these. I think I'll do a blue one. I will do a blue one. I'm not very good with stencils, and I certainly haven't taken care of these. I've used them a couple times when I've done like jelly prints and that type of thing. Nice background to start with. Alright, let's get rid of the blue. I don't know why I'm drawn to the blue. I don't know if green would look right or not, but I'm leaning towards green. So I just might do that side with green. And then I'll wait and think about this one while we see what we do with these. Almost didn't do the challenge because of my stamp situation. And then I thought, you know, I should be able to figure out something with what I got. Ooh, I actually like the green one. I like that. Different, right? What did I do with my other? Oh, laying right in front of me. I'm not going to use those. Alright, so let's go to this now and see what we can do with these. Let's see these two. Oh, yeah, use those. I'll put those over there. I just want to rinse some of this, wash some of this off my hands. Not coming off very good, but trying. I'm trying. Let's see. I bought these at the Goodwill back in the summer. And I was like, I don't know if I'll use that or not. I think I'll use this snowman somewhere. And Merry Christmas. I have a piece of paper here to stamp off. So I think I'm going to start with some red on this. I sort of feel like I want I'm going to put that on the side. I don't know how this is going to work. Very excited. I'm going to be starting a new Christmas journal. I'm very excited about it. I'm thinking about making two at the same time, similar but a little bit different, but I don't know. But I sort of have the cover and the paper picked out that I want to work with. I'm going to put that there. And then I think I'm going to use, do I want to use the snowman? Maybe I'll use something different. Maybe I'll use one of these. He looks too skinny. Mr. Snowman looks too skinny. I can do something at the top and I'm just going to use this bell. And I think I'm going to use black. Yeah, I'm going to use some black. I want that sort of, I don't want it straight. I'll just put it right there. Like I said, I don't know how these are going to come out. But you never know till you play around, right? It looks cute. And then we can use washi or whatever to, that's not horrible. Okay, so let me just put that aside. Let me get a couple of these stamped. And then I'll decide, you know, I might put, but is he going to look awful lonely? I just don't know what to do. All right. Let me think about this. Maybe I'll put him in this. And I'll use black again. I don't want to get too crazy with a bunch of different colors because I can always use washi. How do I want this? What can I do? It looks stupid to have this one on there too. I'm going to put that on there. I don't know how stupid it's going to look. You know, at the end of the day, I try to tell myself that at the end of the day, we're making a tag to put in a journal. It might be too big, but we're going to see. I don't know. It's a pair of snowmen, completely different snowmen. Well, we'll see where we go with those. We can decorate. What do I want to put on there? Something red, definitely. I'm going to lay these over there. I'm just thinking, like, this side I can put some paper or something. What do we want? Have these, they're just like border type things. I don't think they're long enough to... Well, maybe we could put, I got these little, and this deer, Hazel is cute. I got this other little deer too, so maybe I could put 2 deer on there. Just gotta decide on that. I think I'm gonna use red. I haven't used much green, have I? Do I want a red deer or I want a black deer? I think I'm gonna use black again. I know, sounds very boring. I think I'm gonna make him, let me see, which direction is this one going? They're both going the same way. Do I want the little one? Is it gonna look right with 2? Let me just put him on there. I think I'm gonna do 1 because, and then what do I want to do on this? I'll do this and then I'll get some other decorating going on here. This Christmas tree, but I don't think it's... My stamps are so small, get some green out here. Maybe I should have waited. Is this one bigger? No, they're about the same. They're about the same. I want to do more than 1 tree. Maybe I'll do one down on that corner. Alright, I'm going to stop there. Stamping. See what else we can add to these to try to make them look like something. Because right now they don't look like much. I have washi. And where I cleaned up my desk, I have some of this wrapping paper. What I have left, I think this was gifted to me. I like the way that's torn there. Oh, I think I'm going to put that at the top of that. I cleaned my desk and office. I had to rearrange because I have to have 2 monitors for that job I'm doing, and so everything got rearranged in my craft room to accommodate for a better workspace. And my desk was a literal, this desk was a literal, I mean just absolute mess. From working on that last journal, I had papers everywhere, things all over the place, and I just had to take a couple of days and just organize myself because it was beyond. Let me see. I have different washies. This is stuff that was laying on my desk. That's why it's in here, because I thought, oh, I might be able to use little pieces of material or whatever. Oh, maybe I put some material on there. I like that red on there. And I was looking for some washi. You see I got all this stuff in here. And I can't get to... Once again, I don't have a lot of Christmas washi. I don't like either of those. I like that. Don't like that. I just pulled different colors and things out. That green. I think that one's too much. Let's see, do I have anything with blue and red? I like that one too. That green might. Well, let's do this. Instead of dragging all this stuff out. I like the way this fabric looks down here, so I am going to glue it on there. I'm just going to go for it. Probably could have used my regular glue. Oh, that was a big mistake right there. I just don't like working with that. Years ago, that's the only glue I used, and anymore I just can't stand to work with it. I can't stand to work with it. I have a glue string. Get away. Now that's going to make that melt through. I'm going to try to scrape that glue off. And I know I want to use I'm not even going to attempt to tear this. Look at this. there. I like that. And this is an actual vintage wrapping paper. I'm trying to think of her name. I was in a couple of swaps with her some years ago at Christmas time. Well, one Christmas and one other time. And the Christmas journal she made, she sent me some of this vintage gift wrap that she had used in it. And I think that is the rest of what I have. I really like that on there. I'm just wondering. That's too fat. That's too fat. That's too skinny. Like this one. And maybe a little bit of this. And I don't want to wrap this around right now because I have to back this. I think once that's stitched around or whatever, I'm just going to lay that one aside. Let's see what we can do. Boy, look at all that glue coming through my fabric. That's irritating. Green, no. I had thrown some random. That's too pink. That doesn't go. Too pink. I don't think that red would go. I like this down here. Oh. How about this? That'll help cover up some of that glue seeping through my... I don't know if I like that there though. Looks like it needs something else then. I'm going to stick that way. Nope. I'm going to go with the same. Boring, boring, I know. Just a little bit. Just trying to decide if I like that on or not. Oop. Okay, I am going to turn you off and I will turn you right back on. Okay, I am back. I think since this is here, I didn't like this down here. So I think since my fabric is on that side of this tag, I think I would like some washi on this side. Something like that. Not so... I feel like this needs something, and I don't know what that something is. I don't know. I'm going to put that aside for now. I'm going to move on to this one. Go back into my bag here. I have some green fabric. I'll make a green. Yeah, I like that green on there. I want it to be that. Maybe bring it down a little. So I want to back that before I add a green tab to that. And I think once it's stitched around, that'll be alright. That one's alright. This one, I think once it's backed, the corners are snipped and stitched. This one, I feel like I want to add like a button or something. I don't really. I've got this in here that was laying on my desk. I think that'll be, yeah. No. Getting a bit crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's scrap. We'll add that. And then once we stitch around it, do I dare break this out? See the lid sticking to my finger. Well, there. The glue is irritating me. Irritating. I just want. I need to figure that glue out. I think I want that there. I just felt like that one needed something. So I'm going to let that dry. Alright, I know I want to back that with the tab on it. I don't know what in the world to do with these. I do not know. I do not know. Rachel kept hers very simple, and I keep going to these, trying to avoid doing that. I use some of that. I don't like that. I want some red, but it seems like all my red washi has a pink tint to it. Isn't that weird? Got plenty of green in there. I think it'd be just too green. I do have some blacks too. Nope. No. Oh, you know what? Maybe I have shoes. Nope. I have some scrap papers. Ooh. Too late for you. I had pulled some scrap papers out. Sort of like that up in that corner. I'm going to add this. I feel like I'm in a race because I don't want to keep you too long. But I'd like to be able to get at least this done. And then I will turn the camera off. Just put some backing on. Maybe stitch around them. And then show you what I've done. I like that paper. I really do like this paper. I want this. I'll use that. It has glue on it actually. So that makes it even better. I'm not going to mess with those two. I feel like I've made a mess out of these. But you know what? A lot of times when you're working on things, once you actually finish them, you feel better about them. Alright, so I'm going to... Do I want any washi tape? It's too blendy. That's too blendy. I'll just wrap it around. Doesn't matter. I wonder if we stamp. Do I want that up there? Maybe just a touch. Yep. Of course I put it on crooked. I'm going to cut that off. Let's get rid of this. Get all this out of the mix. Now that I'm looking at this, I really don't like it. Oh, let me see. I was thinking maybe we could use one of these little stamps. What color would I do it in? That might be too small. It's too small. I'm going to put that one on the side. I'm not feeling that one. Okay, I'm going to turn you off. I'm just going to back these and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Took me a while longer. Had a couple things I had to take care of in between, but let me show you what I did. I just put my backing on. This one, I think you saw what I was going to do. I was going to add the tab. That was already there. But you know what I happen to think? I have some of those Tim Holtz words, these. Might be able to add some of those to these. Might be cute. I don't know. But I'm real pleased with the way it turned out. And that's what I kept trying to tell myself as I was going on. Sometimes once it's complete, you like it so much better than the process, you know, while you're going through the process of making it. I like how rustic they seem. This one I just stitched. I'll probably put a hole in it, maybe put some seam binders or something as a topper on these two. That one, even that one came out cute, you know. And then this one, I went ahead and finished. I just added a piece of, it was Lorna Taylor's wallpaper printables. I just tore a piece of it, and I'll tell you why. I stamped that, and somehow I had blue ink on my pad, and I got some blue there. So I had to cover that up, and then I just added a tab to the top. and I'm real pleased with the way that came out. Very simple, but very cute. The green snowflake I ended up throwing away. I didn't like the pink after I put it on there. I tried to take it off. It made a mess. I just threw it away. So I still have this this one to do something with, and actually I'm looking forward to it. I've run out of time to do it right now, but wanted to finish this up. But I really like the way these came out. I think they look very rustic. And, you know, they're simplistic. So thank you, Rachel, very much for that. I enjoyed this. And I have a start on some ephemera for my new journals that I'm going to be making. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Happy crafting, and I'll be back real soon. Bye-bye.